નમસ્તે, હું આદર્શ છું. વેલકમ ટુ આદર્શ એજ્યુકેશન સોસાયટી.
Standard 4 Subject Environment Chapter number 11 In the Orchard Part 2.
Good morning, students. How are you all? See, in our first part of chapter number 11 in the orchard, we have learned about the different flowers, means the different colors of the flowers, then different details means where these flowers grow in the air, which are the plants that grow in the aquatic, then the plants that are, the flowers that grow on the trees, then grow the bushes, then climber plants, aquatic plants, then which are the flowers that bloom at night. Okay, all these things we have learned in our part 1, and we have also learned the different uses of the flowers also. Now let us continue our chapter number 11 in the orchard part 2. Okay, so in this part, here it is asked that have you ever seen any person selling the flowers anywhere, and if you have seen, then what kind of flowers they have? You have to ask them the questions. Okay, now let us see the exercise. Here it is asked that has the florist learned to make bouquets or a net of flowers from anybody? From whom? Florist means the person who sells the flower. So here it is asked that if he has learned how to make these garlands and bouquets from anyone, and if yes, then from whom? See, we all need to learn something from the others. Okay, so like that, this florist also needs to learn how to make a bouquet and then garlands. Okay, so he has learned all these from his elders. Okay, would they like the other members of their family to do this work, and why? So if he is doing this work, then he also wishes that the other members of his family also do this work. And why? Because this gives him his livelihood. This is his livelihood, means ajivika. So by selling these flowers, he earns a lot of money. So that's why he also wishes that the other members of his family, they also continue the same work. Because of this work, they will earn more money with less efforts. Okay. So now here it is given one activity. So let us see what is that activity. So in this activity, you have to collect some flowers or leaves that are fallen from the tree. So collect them and put it on a newspaper, and fold that newspaper and put some weight on that newspaper. And after some days, means 4 to 5 days, open that newspaper and you will see that the flower or the leaf has been dried up. Okay, so that dry flower you can use to make the cards also, and you can also collect that different flowers and dry them up and make it as a scrapbook. Okay, so now let us continue the story of the Ratan. So Ratan was walking ahead in the orchard. Then she saw one person. He was cleaning the grass in the corner of the field. So he went near to him and started pulling the grass. Okay, so while she was pulling the grass, her hand has become red because of pulling the grass. Okay, so while pulling the grass, many of the root of that grass has also came out. Okay, so you all know that each and every plant have roots. some of the small plants, they have roots, but on the first layer of the soil itself. All the other big plants, they have root very deep inside the soil. So these roots give strength to the plants to stand straight. Okay. So there Ratan saw that Ramji Bhai was pulling radish. Ratan asked Ramji Bhai. So he told, "Beta, these are radish and it is also a root." Okay. So Ratan saw that the person, his name was Ramji Bhai. He was pulling the radish. So he has seen that the radish has came outside from the ground. So the Ramji Bhai said that the radish is also a root. Okay. Suddenly the rain has started. So it was raining very heavily and with a storm. Storm means tufan. But still the trees were standing. Okay. So how the trees can stand in a heavy rain and a storm? Because of their roots. So the roots of the plants hold the tree tightly to the ground and does not let the plant or the tree to fall down. Okay. So why do the withered leaves of the growing plants become fresh when they are watered? Withered means मुरझाए हुए पत्ते हरे क्यों हो जाते हैं जब उसे पानी देते हैं? So when we water the plant, all this water goes into the root. Okay. So these roots absorbs the water from the soil and pass it to the leaves through the trunk. So when these leaves gets the water from the roots, they becomes fresh again. So which plants around you need regular watering? So the plants like roses, then jasmine, then all the small plants or the flower plants like basil, tulsi. Okay. All these plants need regular watering. But there are some of the big trees like neem tree, ashoka, mango tree. All these trees don't need regular water because their roots are deep inside the soil, so they can absorb the water from the soil and they can live without water for many days. Okay. Now Ratan would have many questions about the plants now. She saw the plants growing out from the wall of school. She was surprised. She thought how deep the roots of these plants would go. Okay, so one day when Ratan has seen the plant that has grown on the wall of her school. Okay, and she was very surprised by seeing the plant on the wall. Okay, so there are several questions in her mind. So let us see them. So now let us see what are the different questions that has occurred in Ratan's mind. How deep the roots of these plants would go? So she has seen the plant that has been grown on the wall. So as this plant has grown in the wall, so its root might be too deep. Okay. How will the root get water? Okay, so during the monsoon season when it rains, the wall will get wet, and from that moisture that plant will soak the water, and with the help of that water that plant will grow along to the wall. Okay, how big will this plant be? So this plant grows on the wall, so it will not grow too big, or its root will also not go too deep, because where does its root goes? Between the space of the two bricks, that roots will spread. Okay, so that's why this plant won't grow too big. What would happen to this wall? See, because of this plant get more water from the wall, so that's why this wall will be get moisture all the time. So because of that moisture in the wall, that wall will be very weak after some years. Okay, can you tell the name of plant in the picture? So which plant is given in the picture? So it is the peepal plant. Okay, now Ratan has seen a huge tree fallen down at the edge of the field. Edge means kinare. Okay, she recalled the neem tree of her school. She can see the damaged roots of that tree. Okay, so while seeing this while seeing this fallen tree, what she has remembered? She has remembered the neem tree which has been fallen at her school. And she has also seen the damaged root of that fallen tree. So now again there are several questions in her mind. Now let us see. Has somebody pulled out this tree or it has fallen down itself? So this neem tree, it is very big, and the root of that tree, they are also very deep into the soil. So from that only we can imagine that this tree, nobody has cut down it, but it might have fallen because of the heavy storm or the cyclone. How old would this tree be? So from the root of that tree, we can imagine that this tree might be very old because it has a very big and the deep root inside the soil. How will the tree get water from between the rocks at the edges of the field? See, as I have told that these trees have deep roots inside the soil. So, these trees observe the water from the soil and it will pass on this water to the each and every part of the tree. Okay, so from where these trees observe the water? From the deep soil. Okay, so now write the name of animals living on this tree. So which are the animals or the birds that live on such a big tree? Okay, now let us see that. Which are the birds and animals? Let us see the answer. Various types of birds and animals live on these trees. For example, squirrels, monkeys, crows, owls, parrots, kites, bats, etc. Okay, so these are the animals and birds that live on these trees. Okay, now the next topic is strange, freaky or weird roots. So have you ever sung on a banyan tree? Sung means jhula jhulna. Okay, so in our childhood we have swung on that banyan trees. What did you hold to the swing? Okay, to swing on the banyan tree, what will you have to hold? Anyone have seen the banyan tree or not? So, to swing on a banyan tree, you have to hold the prop roots of the banyan tree. Prop roots, or you can say aerial. The roots that you can see outside or hanging on the branches. It is called prop roots. Okay. Now the next is, how do the hanging branches look like? So the hanging branches will look like that the ropes have been tied on the branches of the banyan tree. Okay? The roots of the banyan tree, it is called prop root or aerial roots. So it grows from the branches and it touches the ground. Okay? So there is one very old banyan tree that, and very famous also, Kabirwad. Right? And where is this Kabirwad situated? So this Kabirwad is at Bharuch. Okay? It is a very big banyan tree. So it's the aerial roots or the prop roots of this Kabirwad, it gives strength to the banyan tree like a pillar. So, see, you might be thinking that this banyan tree have roots hanging like a rope on the branches, right? But remember one thing, that like all the other trees, this banyan tree also have the deep roots inside the soil, which supports the tree to stand straight. Okay? So here it is asked that have you seen prop roots growing from the other trees like banyan tree? So I think only the banyan tree might have this type of roots. Okay? As perhaps I have seen that. Okay? Now there is one more activity given in this chapter. So what is the activity? In that you have to take any green grams or bajri, mustard, then kidney beans, any of the beans and cotton. So what you have to do? First of all, you have to soak the grams in the water overnight. And after that, take a cotton and wet that cotton. And take out the water from the grams and put that grams on that wet cotton and tie that cotton on the top of the glass. And you have to observe these till 10 to 12 days. After 10 to 12 days, what you can see, you have to observe that. But remember one thing, that cotton should not dry up. So, after some of the hours, if you find the cotton is dry, you have to do it wet one more time. Like that you have to do till 10 to 12 days. Now after that, what we will do? So you will find that the sprouts will come out of that seed. Okay? Now the next is what is grown. So here it is given Arifa and Rupali, they are two girls. When they were asked to do this activity, they have done this and they have seen the grown grass. Okay, now they have the different idea of the grown things. So what did the Arifa made a list of the things that can grow. So what is in her list? Leaves, neem seed, bud, puppy, nail and fish. And the Rupali's list is moon, tree, eye, hair, watermelon, mosquito, crow, etc. So these are the two lists made by these two friends, that which are the things that can grow. Okay. Now what do you think, which things will grow from the list of Arifa and Rupali? So which are the things that can grow? It is neem seed, bud, tree and hair. Okay. Why don't you create your own list like the things which can grow? Means you have to make your own list like Rupali and Arifa, the things that can grow. And you can also add the things from Arifa and Rupali's list. So now let us make a list. So this is the list of the things that can grow. That is nail, height, age, eyelash, hair. These are the things in your body which you can feel also that they are growing. Right? And neem seed, mango seed, then seed of any of the pulses or grains or fruits, vegetables, okay, they can also grow. Then mustache means muche, then a tree, okay, clear everyone? So here we are going to end our chapter. So I think everybody has come to know more things about the trees, plants and flowers. Thank you for joining us.